What's up, guys? It's Jason. This is Justin, and today we're going to talk about one of the best Christmas movies I think I've ever seen in my life, man. Elves, 1989. And you stick around, I'm going to tell you why, give you a bulletproof reason why this is the best Christmas horror movie ever. Yes.
Ever.
Yeah, you're going to probably judge me after this one, man. But Elves, 1989. How did this slide by me, dude?
I don't know, but it was like, what is this, 1989? So that's like 30 years?
Yeah.
Way too long because this movie is fantastic.
It's incredible.
There's so much to love.
Yeah, look, a lot to unpack here in the next few minutes we're going to do here, but directed by Jeff Mandel, whoever the fuck that is.
Stars Grizzly Adams.
Yeah. Oh, I want to get to that. I think the tagline was, they're not working for Santa, ... anymore. Look. Nowhere in this fucking movie they're ever working for Santa, all right? So,
no, not at all.
So let me break down the plot real quick, right?
Okay.
And you can jump in, Jay, if I fuck this up, man. But so basically,
good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this in a nutshell. So basically, there's this girl that she has this old German grandfather, and this things ain't working out for her. And then she goes out and she hates Christmas, and she goes and tries to do some weird seance type of thing or something, and some type of weird shit in the woods. Bleeds on the ground. Never bleed on the ground when you're you're out in the woods, and even especially in woods where an old German guy says never go out in the woods.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, this releases an elf, I guess, out of nowhere, right? Out of the ground. It fucking comes out of the ground, right?
Right.
And this is the the elf is very, well, you said earlier,
basket case. It's got that like glow. That
oh yeah,
very corny.
Right, and you don't really see this elf. I love they don't show this guy very well, probably because they didn't have him really put together yet. So anyway, come to find out that there's I'm trying to paraphrase here, but basically, and get to the point, man. This elf starts terrorizing everybody, but the whole thing is, the elf is after this girl.
Yes.
Right. This is the main character. I don't even know her name. It doesn't freaking matter. It's Jennifer. It's
well, you know more than I know.
Yeah, I don't even know if it is. He's after her for a reason because I guess the Nazis. These fucking Nazis.
1989.
Right. Yeah. These fucking Nazis actually tried to make a master race, but not with just like white people, white German people, but with white German blonde-haired people and these elves.
Elves.
To make this master fucking race to destroy the earth.
Would it be a master race too? Like it's crazy.
I don't even know. I'm like, what?
What is going on?
And the fun part is we find out that this girl is the chosen one to get breeded with, right? She's got to get banged at the end of this movie and give birth to the master race. Now, that's the quick plot, okay?
Right. Try to digest that.
Yeah. Jeez. Fuck, you gotta love the 80s.
Oh.
But this thing kicks off basically with like a shower scene after, this girl's in the shower and then her little perv brother.
The MVP of the movie.
This guy's a great guy. This little perv brother is like spying on her and she catches him. And then all of a sudden, instead of like hiding,
right,
this kid is like, yeah, of course I'm fucking looking at you. I think the quote was, because you got big fucking tits.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody.
What are you doing? You pervert.
I'm not a pervert. I like seeing a naked girl.
I'm your fucking sister.
Yeah, and you've got fucking big tits, and I'm going to tell everybody I saw them.
Get out of here.
But it gets even better because in bed he gets attacked by this little troll.
That's right.
And I'm pretty sure it fucking cuts his face or something
It cuts his shoulder.
Shoulder?
Yeah, he gets his shoulder cut.
So mom and sister come rolling in his room.
Oh.
And she's trying to be like, yeah, whatever, dream, whatever. He's like, that's the fucking midget elf.
This kid's got the worst mouth ever, man.
What are you talking about?
It was like a little man, like a ninja, only like a gremlin.
Don't be ridiculous. You were dreaming. Oh, there's your answer. It was the cat.
It was a fucking little ninja troll.
And mom didn't even give it. Like, okay, whatever.
Whatever. The shit goes back to bed. No big deal. Even the kid.
Yeah. So the mom blames his cat. And the girl, she's really lonely, right? And so she blames the cat.
This cat's like her only friend.
She even says it. She lays in bed. She goes, "You're my only friend." And then we get a really ghastly. I mean, come on. The mom actually kills the cat.
Puts it in a pillowcase while it's eating.
Yeah.
Throws it in a toilet bowl.
It drowns this fucking thing.
By the way, fastest drowning ever.
Yeah.
Nice kitty. Nice kitty.
Cat just gave up.
Just
Life.
gave up.
Like, ah,
Didn't
fuck
even
it.
fight it.
Little Jinxie didn't matter, man. Fucking gone, man.
See ya.
The daughter doesn't know yet, right?
No.
So she's at the mall, and there's this fucking perv mall Santa,
Oh my
right?
God.
Sitting in, and it's I don't know why this girl, she's working in the mall, but she goes up to the perv mall Santa, and I say perv because he sits there and sits on the lap, and he's like, "What do you want?" She goes, "I don't know, maybe the snow," and all of a sudden he goes, "Oral," and she's like,
"What?"
She goes, "Santa wants oral."
Christmas.
What?
All right, snow. Can you make it snow?
Oral.
What?
Santa said oral.
Oh my God! And so anyway, they fire that guy,
Fire him and
insert a new Santa.
yes. Oh.
And it's fucking Grizzly Adams. Now, look, for all you guys who are really young and don't know who Grizzly Adams is, in the 70s, oh, God, smoking up. In the 70s, there was this really wholesome, like, backwoods, I don't even know. I didn't even watch it because it's so stupid. TV show called Grizzly Adams. It's about this bearded guy. What the hell is his name?
I don't remember,
Dan
dude.
something, right? We're just gonna call him Grizzly Adams.
Sure.
And it was like, he lived in Alaska, outback guys, and all this stuff. And he had to solve a problem every day. It was a horrible fucking TV show, but that's what he's known for. Now he's like this renegade cop that got fired because of his alcoholism problem, right?
Sure.
And now he's the mall Santa.
Yep.
And he's living in this fucking
In this mall.
in the mall,
Basically
right?
the mall. Dude.
Yeah, he's like hiding in like the storage room and all this shit. So he becomes like the hero, you know what I'm saying, and tries to like help this out because he ain't down with these Nazi fucking elves.
No, not at all.
Not at all. And he'll tell you straight up, right? I love he goes to like the library and does all these research, old school shit, right? And it's just like you just see him like looking at this giant book of Nazi symbols and like he's studying. But this dude smokes at least 400 cigarettes a fucking in this thing.
And there's a gunfight that lasts 5 days in this movie that nobody gets shot.
Look,
And
this is the thing about the 80s, guys. We couldn't shoot for shit right back there, Thank God there was no war in the 80s, man.
Right.
Because this gunfight went on for like 10 minutes, and they're about 20 feet away. Not even 20 feet, man. I was
Right.
just like arm's distance, and no one hit anybody.
and he's burning like
But he's
5
smoking.
or 6 the whole time.
And this is in the mall.
Right.
Who the fuck's got guns in the mall?
And he's having like a full blown conversation with the daughter at this point. There's like Santa.
Oh,
Whatever.
this
So
is
they're having a back and forth while exchanging.
Yeah, while
fire.
she's exchanging fire. We got a good kill scene in there. So it's basically a
Yeah.
slasher because like now this elf is running loose and he's just got to start killing everybody, right? He cuts the perv mall Santa's nuts off.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Which is awesome because like when they show the what is it, chalk outline?
Yeah.
There's actually another chalk outline for his ball sack.
First, that's-
See you later, Eddie.
oh my God. It's so corny.
So good, but then so once again, then we get another good. He's a slasher. He likes to cut you up, and
He does. He does.
And I think at the end he actually uses the old Luger and shoots you as well, right?
Yeah.
So this elf is not just like he's not going to tear you apart. He's just going to fucking shoot you up and cut you
Yeah.
up, right? But the big kicker is when the mom, right, who's in cahoots with all this shit, right, tells the daughter, because, daughter, they're missing, dad's gone. We can't find dad. He's dead or whatever. And the mom lays out the biggest secret of them all.
I wish you were dead and Dad was still alive.
Dad? Dad? You want to talk to Dad? Go down to the study and talk to him.
When are you saying Dad's dead?
Dad is in the study.
Grandfather is in the study.
Your father's dead. The man in the study is your grandfather. And your father!
Your grandfather is actually your father. What the fuck?
Right.
And then she's just like, oh.
Oh, yeah, just no big deal. And again, just like not the reaction you'd expect.
No, what the fuck?
Of course.
And she was, her grandfather mated with his daughter to make the perfect white girl, I guess,
Sure. To breed
with
the
this
master race
elf,
Yeah.
right? Fucking Nazis, man.
Yeah.
They got some weird shit, man. So anyway, at the end, big struggle at the end.
Yeah.
We come to find out there's a little red crystal that can kill this elf, right? And
Of course there is.
And then of course, you think she would stab him in the heart with this crystal or something like that.
Yeah.
No, she just crawls to some weird hole in the ground. I guess that's where he came from.
Right.
Maybe that's where he came from. Throws this crystal, boom, into this hole, and then the elf just kind of like goes on an acid trip and melts.
That's pretty much the end.
Boom.
That's
Fucking elves. Although the credit sequence, we see this. It's a little fucking X-ray, right? Or whatever it is of a baby elf. So he knocked her up. I don't know when that happened. I guess it's by rubbing her leg and her titties. It's,
Right.
You get it. I don't know. She got impregnated. But the big disappointment in my life is there was no elves too.
Why is this not a thing? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Can we get one?
Yeah. So and look, I told you guys if you stuck around this long, I told you to stay why I thought this is the greatest Christmas horror movie ever.
Right.
Okay. Now this is 1980s, all right?
Sure.
World War II was in the 1940s, right?
Right,
So if say
4 years.
you were a 20-year-old Nazi, 21-year-old Nazi, in the 1980s, you're still alive.
Right.
There's fucking real Nazis in the 80s as we were growing up, guys, all
Sure.
right? It wasn't like the term they just throw around anybody. I don't like this guy. Oh, he's a Nazi. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some old 18-year-old kid these days. No, these are real fucking Nazis that fought in the war
Yes.
and did bad shit, right? They still were running around this fucking world. And so you want to interject the most wholesome, I guess, holiday in the world.
Right.
With one of the most evil people in the world, a Nazi.
Yep.
And then you come up with this fucking Nazi master race elf scheme.
Procreate a master race with your daughter.
This is the most amazing plot I ever heard for a Christmas horror movie ever.
How is this not a full moon movie? Like, are we
Full
positive?
Moon missed out.
Can Charles Band just do part 2 though?
Oh my God.
Elves is.
Oh, I will finance. There's a little piece of that. I got about $40. 'Cause that's
on.
pretty much all it took.
Oh,
on
you'd
this
be
thing.
like an executive producer.
I will, yeah.
$40.
So that's why I think it's one of the best fucking Christmas horror movies ever. And I know we spoiled it to you guys, all right? But go watch this. And I'm
Please.
actually going to put the link here in the what are these things called?
The description box.
There you go. So you guys can watch it. It's on YouTube. I think
free,
that's
baby.
for free.
Yeah.
Now look, it's like you're watching it through a potato. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So, but just fucking deal with it. All
It's
right.
the way this movie should be viewed, right?
Yeah.
Like,
do we give this a rating, or does this even
Oh.
deserve a rating?
fucking God. 8.5.
I like it. I'm going to get 8.5 Perv Santas as well, man.
This is a fantastic movie.
This is a definitely a banger watch. And look, and if you especially if you're a little bit inebriated, like I was,
a lot of bits.
there's a lot to unpack in this thing. Man.
Will you be watching this movie once more throughout the Christmas holiday?
This is the new tradition for me.
Okay, yeah.
I made Gina Marie watch this, and she was just like, I think right at the incest part when your grandfather is your father,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm out. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah,
It's going to get better.
During the Grizzly Adams gunfight, I think that's when Callie.
Oh, Callie went out?
She's like, yeah, I'm good.
So there you guys go. All right, the 1989 Elves, hidden gem in your Christmas horror, whatever,
Right.
library or some shit, man. So go check it out. Check out the link below. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you love us, or if you hate us, subscribe. And yeah, put out your Grizzly Adams cigarette on us. I don't give a shit.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell.
You do it.
All the good stuff.
Why not, man? We're having fun doing this. All right, we'll see you next time.